Greetings, Aquarius, and welcome to your daily tarot reading meant to find you. There are no coincidences, so this is happening for you for a reason because, wow, look what was when I split the deck. There's the World and Judgment. This is the last major arcana and the next to the last. So you're completing a major phase of your life, Aquarius. And I'm so proud of you because that is difficult to break out of feeling like maybe you've been feeling like you're in a coffin or just dead or in a routine that just keeps going on and on. But now you're ready to close out a major cycle. It could be, I'm getting a 10-year cycle is coming to an end, and you're waking up to a more spiritual path in life. You're choosing to hear this announcement. And what is it that is coming for my Aquarius today? And what I'm sensing is your energy right now is a temperance. Sagittarius energy. And you see you have 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on the land. You have a foot in this unconscious realm of dreams, of your deep emotions, but also you're grounding this energy by alchemizing. And look how the waters are being moved from one vessel to the next. It's like in mixology in a bartender, that they're mixing different environments together. And you're going to come into using all of yourself, all of your gifts and talents. People are seeing you, Aquarius, is very different. So they're going to say, there's something different about my Aquarius. And you're deepening your spiritual connection to know how to use all of your life experiences, those deep feelings, but also to ground them and to come into emotional balance is very important, because when you do, you're going to have the support of the divine masculine. This could be balancing your emotions about this leadership quality, or about a father or a boss. If you've been erratic in your energy, you're going to come into a leadership position and use your strategy to build on whatever it is you're alchemizing. This is like turning lead, those heavy shadow elements of ourselves that we don't like or we feel at odds with, and moving with them, transforming them, and having a new path in life toward this dawn of a new day. And when you do that, you're going to be the leader of your life. And I'm so proud of you. Aries energy, Sagittarius energy could be important in this reading. So let's get some clarity. You are bossing up because of the changes you've been making. And you've been working on this, going maybe through those phases of alchemy, of dissolution, where you're dissolving that ego structure so you can be more permeable to what powers you have. This is the father, the boss, the divine masculine, Aries energy. At the bottom, at the foundation, out of your field of awareness, Aquarius, there is a sense of despondency. You're looking at what you've grown. You've been working hard like the farmer. You've grown quite a crop. But there is a sense of appraisal. You're appraising what you've grown. And that's maybe at the root of this situation, that you're coming into alchemy and transmuting your energy and bossing up to the next phase. So if you were feeling a little despondent about what you've grown, if you've been working a lot at a particular job or something you've put energy into in the real world, and you keep doing that work, you know that you have an opportunity maybe to plant this elsewhere. So let's see, what is it we need to know from your past? Well, in the past position, you have the Four of Pentacles. You got balance financially. You're stable. But this is a kind of stability that comes with a cost of being tight with your money or restrictive or feeling like you have to hold tight. Or maybe somebody was holding tight to you and you want to change that. You want to move on from that. Maybe plant your energy elsewhere so you can become the magician, Gemini energy. You got everything you need on the table, the cups, the wands, the pentacles, and the swords. And as above, so below, and you've got infinite intelligence because you're coming in to major personal power. For one of my Aquariuses, this is a major upgrade in your life because you've been doing the work. You've been alchemizing, maybe behind the scenes, or coming into this emotional balance so you can also balance your finances. You have the 7 and the 4 of Pentacles, so things are working, things are growing. You have some financial stability already, but your higher powers are downloading this energy of magic. You have everything you need, Aquarius, so don't doubt that. Don't feel like you have to be so tight with your physical world because there is coming right now the moon. Well, they're the phases of the moon. We have to go through these cycles. There are times to harvest and time to plant. There are times to hold tight, and there are times to be loose and generous. But you're creating magic. But the magician has that personal power because as above, so below. As within, so without. But there could be a sense of you evolving from the unconscious, from the dreams. Your psychic abilities are going to be very potent. Maybe that's what you've been working on. And something is very important in a dream maybe you had last night, and it's leading you to get more information. If there's something you're afraid to manifest, if there's something you want to create, and you know you've got the power and the discipline and the leadership capacity to transform anything into a power, authority, you will. And what is it we need to know about temperance? Is coming with the Queen of Cups. Well, there is a lot of emotional balance. You care deeply for what you've been alchemizing. If there are parts of yourself you're using and mixing up and making things come together, it's kind of like with the magician. You have all the ingredients to bake a cake. It's now just a matter of coming into using your skills in an emotionally balanced way, but you have a lot of feelings about this. There is a lot of water. There is this dissolution of the old self, so you can come into magic. And it's coming in faster than you think with clear intention. You're speaking up. And this is coming from the environment. So you have a lot of deep feelings, but someone could be Aquarius, Gemini, a Libra coming towards you. Look at the sword. They're bursting on the scene like a daredevil. This is a truth seeker. So you are connecting to your environment and trying to bring in a deep sense of fulfillment, of love, of sentimental connection to whatever it is you're transforming. But the truth is going to be revealed from the environment, or you're maybe speaking up with this courage of strength. And there's the infinity sign twice. So it's suggesting, Aquarius, that you have this all the strength, all the courage you have to move forward. Your hope and fear is that you have the courage to know in yourself when to go forward. with a lot of dynamism and intense energy and truth seeking, but also knowing how to handle and balance and alchemize your emotions at this time is very important. To hold on to that sense of your deep understanding of love, of what you love, how you're connecting to your deeper emotions. And what is it that we need to know with strength is that you have that Leo energy. And this is all about the strength card is she has infinite power because she's attuned to the higher source, to put her hands in the mouth of the beast. You can tame those energies because you are alchemizing your emotions at this time. And when you do, it's time, the advice is Aquarius, rest, pray, meditate. You need to heal. There's a lot of energy around healing your emotions because once you heal them and have the strength to move forward courageously, you're going to need to rest. So let's get some clarification for Aquarius. What is it we need to know that is coming with the energy of temperance? That Sagittarius energy. Moving the emotions from one cup to another. Fluid exchange of feelings within yourself so you can adapt and change. You're balancing that now with the energy of the Ten of Swords. Well, you're leaving behind a mental conflict where you felt maybe betrayed. You're alchemizing these emotions. You're changing yourself. You might have been in a situation where you were feeling on this surface of the water a lot of turbulence and feeling mentally that you were just at rock bottom. But a new day is dawning because you're having the support of a father, of a boss, of a divine masculine, or you could be coming into this power yourself with Aries energy, taking action to heal anything mentally that you keep going over in your mind, Aquarius. And what is the Emperor here to suggest for Aquarius? Well, the Emperor wants you to know that you're coming with the Four of Wands. Well, look at these two birds intertwining their feathers, and there looks like a maze here. But once you come through this maze, this labyrinth of healing, and you're coming into power. And this is a card also of saying that you got that energy to harvest. There's an abundance. There's stability at home and your expansion. You could be announcing a marriage, coming together, someone coming to live with you. And you have the power to adapt to that. You're taking leadership over maybe your home, your life, a relationship. But it's going to heal this Ten of Swords with celebration. And if there's been something you have worried about that you've been creating and working hard on, but you've harvested a lot, but now you're seeing, do I want to keep investing in this or do I want to move forward? Well, you're saying the Four of Pentacles, well, you have that twice. So there's something about at the foundation where you needed to get financial, physical balance, security. Even if you've been focusing a lot on your wealth, on your structure, it's saying that you have this expansion coming in your home. The security is there. And it's maybe you need to look at what you've invested in, Aquarius. Do you want to keep going in this way where you feel so tight, so you're holding on for dear life? And what is it that's coming is the Three of Wands. Well, there's some fire. and their vision. You see these deep tentacles coming into the roots of the situation. So whatever vision you had in your past that you need to get financial structure, stability, take care of your external world, your body, you will. And the Magician is here with the 9 of Pentacles. Well, whatever you're creating, Aquarius, is going to be successful. It's going to be, you did this on your own. This is independent wealth. And it's going to reap a lot of benefits for you. And people are going to see how magic you are. If you've doubted what you've grown, if you feel like, oh, it's not that good, I have to be so tight with everything I've created. Well, now you're upgrading this, your higher powers, your direct line to source is saying whatever it is you're creating, Aquarius, is going to bring you this abundance. And this is the lotus that comes up out of the mud. And you have grown this, maybe out of duress, out of difficulty. But you are having the vision to move forward. And it's going to bring you into a rebirth. Well, with the moon, we have Cancer, Pisces energy, but now we have Scorpio. And at the end of October, we're coming into Scorpio season. So whatever you've doubted, or if your psychic abilities and dreams have given you this clairvoyance to know that something has to come to an end, that could be what you're evaluating, that you've grown. You might think, well, I've been afraid. I needed more information. I felt like I was in the dark. I wasn't certain about how to evolve out of these unconscious waters and to find that pathway. But you will. You could be in that chrysalis stage. This is what's happening right now, Aquarius. So there is a rebirth coming. Scorpio energy. And it's going to bring you this feeling of a new life. And what is that energy that we need? Let's get another deck. What is it we need to know about the Queen of Cups? That is how you're seeing this energy of betrayal, of victimization, of feeling traumatized. But you're healing those emotions. If you've gone through a trauma, if you felt betrayed, you're now healing that with deep emotions. And you're letting the past or something that needs to come to an end, it's ending. And look at this beautiful rebirth. You're becoming the butterfly. The Queen of Cups is here for judgment, where you're waking up, Aquarius, to a new path in life where your emotions are balanced, where you have deep feelings. Maybe you're coming into self-healing and loving yourself in a new way, and that's what you're waking up to. How independent you have become, how much magic you have made. That is important for my Aquarius to see today. And I'd love to hear from you in the comments. These are a major arcana that are just spilling out over your world today. You know your destiny. And your destiny is something you deeply feel connected to. And you're waking up to it. And what is it that the Knight of Swords wants you to know from your environment? There's quick communication coming in about information, about the truth. And the truth is coming with, wow, with 2 cards came out. The Ace of Pentacles and the 2 of Cups. Well, that's amazing. You could be feeling that there is someone coming towards you with a lot of communication about a love, a cherished bond that you know is your destiny. This 2 of Cups is your destiny, Aquarius. You're going to cherish the bonds you form, and whatever they are, it's a new opportunity. Not only in love, this is the rebirth that's coming. The rebirth is bringing you a brand new opportunity to come with abundance and flow toward this love, this union, this partnership. And you have the strength and the courage, that infinite power with the Magician and strength. Virgo, Gemini, and Leo energy. And it's going to bring in your independent wealth because you've worked at this. You deserve this. This is yours. And what do we need to know is coming with the energy of the Magician, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups. What is this new union that is going to bring in your curiosity? Well, maybe you're coming in with a younger energy, someone who's offering you this love. A cherished bond is forming. And there is this new opportunity, and it's flowing, Aquarius, easily to you. There is going to be magic you're making. Don't doubt that. And you're coming into this new opportunity of abundance. And that is going to bring you the Queen of Cups again. Whatever this is, this opportunity is about love. It's about fulfillment. It's about deep feelings that are welling up around this cherished union. And that is what is coming from your hopes and fears. Your mantra is, I nurture my emotional self and those around me with compassion. And when you do, you're going to form a cherished bond and make magic with a curiosity and new growth toward the King of Wands. And this is when you rest, meditate on your leadership capacity. You need to get these downloads to take time out to heal. But when you do, it's going to bring in power and vision. And you have two cards of vision. So your intuition is very heightened and you're very psychic right now, Aquarius. So whatever this vision is, trust is going to bring you wealth, security, abundance, independence. And also, even though it's independent, it's going to be a union that you cherish and love. And one final card to summarize the reading for Aquarius. Well, we got two cards. It's real. You're going to advance towards your goals, Aquarius, toward this union. And it's maybe coming in slow and steady, but trust, this night goes after what they want. They look at the details, they get the information, you bring it down to earth. You advance towards your goals. And your goal is to wield the power of leadership. It could be an entrepreneurial business. If you've been despondent and holding tight and feeling like whatever this is, you're not sure you want to invest in, well, now you're going to advance towards your goals with the Knight of Pentacles and the King of Wands. You've got the energy. You've got the strength and vision to do so. But also, your independence and this union are going to work well together. You can be independent on your own, but also in this deep partnership. And you're going to make magic. And what is it we need to know is the connection between the strength, the Magician, and the Emperor. Leo, Virgo, Gemini, and Aries energy for Aquarius. And one final card. This is it. The Page of Pentacles again. So whatever this is, you are definitely getting a new opportunity. You're going to work on this. You're going to maybe start small, but whatever you are starting, and you have the strength and bravery to keep going, to understand yourself. Self-love is very important. It's going to bring you a new kind of curiosity. You're going to learn. Maybe you need to learn a little bit more about how you're going to power up to this energy of the boss and make magic and make it with independent wealth. And that's what is coming for you, Aquarius. A very powerful reading. And trust that once you rest and download the information you need, you're going to be celebrated by others. And they're going to see you following your destiny now. And I'm so happy to see you today. And please like, share, and subscribe if this resonates so you can get these readings on a regular basis. And sending you love today. Bye-bye.